What's going on, people? It's your boy Forde, aka Forde Have Mercy, and welcome to the review of Newcastle United's 8th win on the trot. Yes, defeating Cardiff City 2-1. And I told you it was going to be an easy game, and it wasn't at all. I mean, yes, we was cruising in the first half, 2-0 up, laughing, and then you know what Newcastle United's like. We never do things easy at all. We let them get back into the game, and it was a fight towards the death. Because again, it could have been 3 points dropping down to 1. But yes, we sealed the win, 8th win on the trot. With 6 points clear at the moment, although obviously Brighton are playing as I'm filming this. So again, they're probably going to win. In fact, they were winning 2-0 the last time I checked. So it probably will be reduced back down to 3 points. But still 3 points clear, 3 points gained as well. And again, you know, another win under the belt. So going with the team, I mean, we kept the same lineup pretty much, barring, we dropped Diame, get in. Sorry, Diame, but he's not proved himself yet. He's still a Sissoko in disguise, and we ended up going with Perez in place of him. Micho kept his place in the team, which I did say he would do. Gal is fit, but you know he's just come back from a niggling injury. So again, it's best that he's rested and left on the bench. And it's another opportunity for Micho to prove his point that he does deserve to be in the side. Did he have the best of games today? Not really. He was chased and harried around by Bamba, you know, pretty much his shadow for the whole game, and that's what you would do as an opposition player. Wound up a little bit. I mean, Micho did keep his cool. He didn't get sent off like I thought he might do. So that was the main thing. So again, we don't need to worry about any suspensions in that terms of things. But the main real stars for me today were Atsu and Gouffran, who, funny enough, did score the goals, but they did try and provide service to Micho, although he didn't have that many chances, clear-cut ones anyway. But all in all, it was more of a good team performance rather than individual performances. Kieran Clark had a good game alongside the Cells in the back four. Dummett had a very good game. He had a near chance that we'll get into shortly. And all in all, it's a good performance. The only thing, as I said, the goal, it was coming. It was not like they just caught us out of the blue. It was coming. They were getting into things in the second half. But all in all, good performance, and as I said before, 3 points, and again, still 3 points clear of Brighton, who are in second place. So, Cardiff, on the other hand, well, two things that kind of surprised me. They didn't start Whittingham, who obviously scored. I thought he would have been a definite starter. I think Kieran Richardson, who was a bit of a blast from the past. I'm surprised he actually got away with not having that much abuse thrown at him, since obviously he did play for Sunderland all those years ago. He played in place of him, and they didn't go with Shamak, who assisted with the goal as well. So two players that I thought would have been starting, who were influential in their goal. So obviously that was an opportunity miss in my eyes. But again, they still had a strong lineup, but again, they didn't get off to the best of starts. Now, Newcastle United, again, I always say that the first 20 minutes is crucial in these games, and lo and behold, it was. You know, first chance, first goal. Micho left with so much space in their box. Happened to just lay it off to Atsu, who's on the right-hand side, who shot, clipped the post, I believe, and then went into the back of the net and scored within the first 3 minutes. Excellent start. Can't ask for a better start if you paid us. After that, we had the chance to make it 2-0. Dummett, of all people, bombing down the left-hand side, drew a great save out of Ben Amos, former Manchester United goalkeeper, to make it 2-0. After that, we had a couple half chances. Shelvey had a chance from, Gouffran had a chance from a Shelvey corner that went narrowly wide. And we was trying to get Micho into the game more. But again, that man, Sol Bamba, was there just literally chasing him around the pitch. Did a great job on him, in fairness, to be honest with you, from Bamba's point of view and from Cardiff's point of view. So they obviously worked well in trying to, you know, isolate him and make sure that he wasn't coming into the game that much. Following Mitro's chance that went narrowly over the bar came the second goal towards the end of the second half. Yedlin cutting in off the right-hand side, slotted in Gouffran just behind the back four, and then Gouffran has finished into the back of the net, and we're 2-0 to the good going into half-time. Get in. Cardiff had a couple of chances, probably the best two chances of the game. Noon with a chance that went narrowly wide, and then Bamba from a corner that went narrowly over the bar. But apart from that, they didn't really have anything to shout about in the first half. Rolling on to the second half, changes were made, obviously later on into the second half. Anita came on for Gouffran, I believe, and then obviously we swapped over Yelin to right midfield. Atsu came to left midfield, and obviously Anita filled in at right back. And we tried to, pinpoint Yelin down that wing because I don't think we use him enough, obviously with his pace as well. We had a couple more chances in the second half. Atsu went narrowly wide with an opportunity quite early on into the second half. But after that, that is when they started to get into the game. The warning shots were there. Ricky Lambert went close with a couple opportunities. The first one, he should have buried that one. Second one was a little bit harder than the first, but again, 2 chances that he should have put away. After that, obviously then they made the changes there. They brought on the likes of Shamak and Whittingham, and that allowed them to get more offensive players into the game as well. And as I said before earlier in this video, I'm surprised they didn't even start, because after that I could see the shift in the way things were going. The momentum was changing, and obviously lo and behold, they got a goal back into it quite late on, obviously into the game, around about the 77th minute. Shamak, which was a bit of a hint of handball in there, then laid it off to Whittingham, and then obviously Whittingham basically just smashed it into the back of the net. And it was game on from there. After that, we did have our chances here and there. We should have put it to bed a lot sooner than we did. The Arme came on into the pitch. I was going to say about Perez. Perez really didn't get into the game, and it's one of those things that he's too hit and miss. Sometimes he could be looking like a world beater, and then the other times he just looks like, one of your mates down the park. And apologies for the fireworks if you can hear him. And it's just one of those things that needs to be solved, especially in the January transfer window. We just need that attacking midfielder who can come out in these sort of games and just put the game to bed. Diarme's not really doing that at the moment. Perez is not really doing that at the moment. The other attacking midfielders have either been sold off or sent out on loan. So we do need someone in that number 10 role who can do the business, not only at this level, but at the next level. Sorry, just that was my little rant there. So on to that. Obviously, it's 2-1. They're back in the game now. The other big talking point was the penalty. Was Mitro's arms around? I can't remember who the Cardiff player was, but if that was one of our players, I would be shouting for that one, because really and truly he was bear hugging him down. I saw the linesman waving his flag, and luckily he waved it in our favour, but it could have easily gone into Cardiff's favour. Obviously, Neil Warnock was frustrated, irate that he didn't get a penalty, and to be honest with you, he did have a claim for that one, and they was lucky not to get a penalty or a draw in that game. But as I said, we've got the 3 points, we've grinded that one out. It's not going to be looking pretty all the time. We're not going to get the 6-0 victories against Preston or the 6-0 victories against QPR. There are going to be your 1-0, 2-1 victories, and this is one of them. And all in all, the main thing is another 3 points to us. Now, to the biggest scope, looking out in the region, it looks like it was a good day for all North East teams. Not only did we win, but Borough drew with Man City, and lo and behold, yes, Sunderland won their first game of the season. Now, I know I'm a Newcastle United fan. I know it's a Newcastle United channel, but finally, they've come and won a game. Not only won a game, but won a game with 10 men. So, fair play, Sunderland, Let's see what else you got. But best thing for us is to just concentrate on what we're doing now. Just wanted to throw that one in there. And, international break coming now. Leeds coming up in a couple of weeks' time, which is going to be an interesting one, because Leeds, once again, have won again. Gary Monk is making them looking like world beaters at the moment. So it's going to be an interesting affair. One I'm really looking forward to. Sunday kickoff. So let's see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Fan cams will be out after this video, probably on Sunday night. So make sure you stay and watch those ones as well. And speak to you all very soon, man. Take care of yourselves. Keep it tuned. Peace.